This video shows how to use the Chrome extension Web Paint. Go to the Chrome Web Store, add it. You won't see it in the upper right hand corner until you click on your little puzzle piece and then click on the little pin, and now you'll see it up here at the top, which is where you'll want it to be. So let's go see what happens when we use Web Paint. So let's come to this page here. We'll click on Web Paint extension and the little toolbar comes up. You'll see these double arrows. We can left click and drag the toolbar to wherever we want on our page. You might use Web Paint just to showcase something on your page that you're pointing out to students because you want to draw their attention to something. So I'm going to come and I'm going to use this little arrow right here because maybe I'm wanting to tell students, okay, everyone's going to click on the insert menu at the top. And sometimes their eyes aren't drawn to that. Now this line is very small, so I'm going to come over here to the size and I'm going to increase the size, and I'm going to also change the color to like a red so that it's a little bit more pronounced when I'm showing that to the students. So that might just be something that you're wanting to do, and then maybe you switch to the pencil and say click on arrange, different things that you want to do just to draw their attention. When you want to remove those from the screen, you just use the undo, they call it step backward, and that will remove those last few things. When you want to use the pencil just to draw things, you can do that too, or write things. If you're wanting to draw lines, I find it easier to come use this tool, the line draw tool. So you just left click, drag, and that makes it a lot easier to go ahead and draw straight lines. You can use the paint bucket. I'm going to change the color on this. You can use the paint bucket to fill. Notice if I click here, it fills the entire page. That's because you can see I didn't actually close that object. That's the image in the background. When you are ready to move to another slide, notice if I come over here and I left click on slide 2, oops, I'm still in the paint bucket tool. So I'm going to hit that undo, and then I'm going to come and switch to the cursor icon. And now when I go to slide 2, you can see that it keeps all of my annotations on here. So you need to use the option to erase all, which is in the upper right hand corner, and that will erase everything. Because basically, I'm going to undo it to get it back. Web Paint is just an overlay on top of the tab that you are looking at. So what happens when you go to another tab? You'll see when I come here, I don't see Web Paint. I have to actually open it up again to use it. So I'm going to do this. Let me see, scroll down a little bit. I'm going to circle the title here of this article. Notice when I switch back to the cursor and I scroll, it does not stay with the article. If I use the scroll bar over on the right, it stays with it. So let's look at that where you can see that a little bit better. So right here, let's open up Web Paint again. Let's circle this. So as I scroll, that annotation goes with it. That's because I'm scrolling the entire website page. Versus over here, we were scrolling a window within the website page. So I just wanted to point that feature out as well. When you are doing something like this where maybe you want your students to screenshot what they've done, there is a camera feature. So that's a great feature. You would just click on that camera. It takes a screenshot of the entire page. They can download it, print it, copy to their clipboard because maybe they're going to put it in a Google document or a presentation. They also can crop it, which then they would just left click and drag just the area that they want to get and click on crop. And now they can take this picture, click on finish, and they can copy to their clipboard or download it to share somewhere else. So that's another great feature if you're wanting to keep the annotations that are on your screen. When you are all finished with Web Paint, to get this off your screen and just erase everything, you would just come up to the upper right hand corner and choose the little quit icon. So try out Web Paint extension. There's a lot of different uses for it.